what really happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? There are few stories in the Bible as terrifying, mysterious, and unforgettable as the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. For centuries, these two ancient cities have been remembered for one thing: total destruction. Fire from heaven, a city wiped out, a warning frozen in time. But what really happened there? Was it simply a story of judgment? Or was Sodom and Gomorrah a place so corrupt, so violent, and so spiritually broken that its destruction became one of the most chilling warnings in human history? To understand what happened, we have to go back to a land filled with prosperity, power, and hidden darkness. Sodom and Gomorrah were cities located in the fertile plain of the Jordan, near what many believe to be the region of the Dead Sea. On the outside, this land looked rich, beautiful, and full of life. But beneath that appearance, something far darker was growing. According to the biblical account, the sin of Sodom had become so great and its wickedness so severe that it cried out before God. This was not just about immorality, it was about corruption, violence, pride, cruelty, a complete collapse of righteousness. The city had become a symbol of moral decay. And then, in one of the most dramatic moments in Scripture, God revealed that judgment was coming. Before destruction fell, Abraham was given insight into what was about to happen. Abraham, deeply troubled by the fate of the city, pleaded for mercy. He asked a question that still echoes through history. Would the city be spared if righteous people could be found within it? He pleaded again and again. If there were 50 righteous people, would it be spared? What about 45, 40, 30, 20, even 10? And the answer was astonishing. If even 10 righteous people were found there, the city would be spared. But that tells us something chilling. The city was so far gone that even that number could not be found. Then came the night everything changed. Two angelic visitors entered Sodom and were welcomed into the home of Lot, Abraham's nephew. And immediately, the darkness of the city revealed itself. The men of the city surrounded Lot's house, young and old, from every part of the city. This was not hidden evil. This was open corruption, bold, unashamed, violent. Lot begged them not to act so wickedly, but the city had already become blind to its own evil. At that moment, the visitors revealed that they were not ordinary men. They struck the crowd with blindness and warned Lot that the city was about to be destroyed. He was told to gather his family and flee immediately. No delay, no hesitation, no looking back, because judgment was coming. And yet, even then, there was hesitation. Lot lingered. His family hesitated. And that detail matters, because sometimes people stay too long in places that are already falling apart. Eventually, the angels led Lot, his wife, and his daughters out of the city. And they gave one command: do not look back. Then it happened. The Bible describes fire and brimstone raining down from heaven upon Sodom and Gomorrah. The cities were overthrown. The land was destroyed. The fertile plain became a place of ruin, smoke, and death. A thriving region was turned into devastation. And then came one of the most haunting moments in the entire Bible. As they fled, Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. That single moment has echoed for generations. Why did she look back? Was it fear? Was it grief? Was it attachment? Was it regret for the life she was leaving behind? We are not told exactly what was in her heart, but the message is powerful. Some people can physically leave destruction, but still be emotionally tied to it. And sometimes, looking back can cost everything. By morning, the cities were gone. Abraham looked toward the plain and saw smoke rising from the land like a furnace. Sodom and Gomorrah had become a permanent warning, not just about sin, but about what happens when a society becomes proud, violent, spiritually dead, and completely resistant to truth. And that is why this story still matters today. Because Sodom and Gomorrah is not remembered just because it was destroyed. It is remembered because of what it represented, a civilization that looked successful on the outside but was rotting from within. A people who normalized evil until they could no longer recognize it. A place where wealth existed, but righteousness had disappeared. And in many ways, that is why this ancient story still feels so disturbing. Because it does not only speak about the past, it forces us to ask uncomfortable questions about the present. How far can a people go before collapse becomes inevitable? How long can corruption be celebrated before judgment follows? And how many warnings do people ignore before it is too late? The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah remains one of the Bible's darkest and most unforgettable moments. Not only because of the fire, not only because of the destruction, but because it stands as a warning that no civilization, no matter how prosperous, is safe when truth, justice, and righteousness are abandoned. And perhaps the most haunting part of all is that the people of Sodom likely believed they had more time. But judgment came in a single night, and by morning, everything was gone.
Subscribe to House of Scripture for more biblical stories brought to life.